Sikhi is a discipline, and I don't know about many other religions, but I feel like Sikhi is one of the most disciplined religions out there. And it's not just eating meat, it's not just not cutting your hair, it's not just wearing like the 5Ks, it's not just that. There's so much more to it. There's a whole 24-page booklet here, 24 pages, and it's basically a rule book of how to be a Sikh, of how to actually practice being a Sikh. And it's called the Rat Maryada. So basically like the discipline. And I recently, a few weeks ago, like went through the Rat Maryada, and it's actually sick. If you've got spare time, you should definitely go through it. There's like in English translations, it's also in Punjabi obviously. Go read it, man, it's sick. A lot of the controversy today that happens in Sikhi, yeah, a lot of it gets crushed by like just the simple rules that are put in there. So you should definitely check that out. But the main big discipline of like the whole Sikhi, obviously it's not just it's just one of the disciplines, but it's like one of the biggest disciplines, and that's waking up at Amrit Villa, like so very early to pray, and then you've got to pray it like 2 hours every single day and get that part done. So it was only till now, after a few weeks after I read the Red, yeah, that I figured out how to actually implement it in my life. Because I still wanted to do business, I still wanted to retire my parents, I still want to do this YouTube thing because I love it, and also I'm teaching Sikhi through it, so it's even better because I'm leveling up my Sikhi skill whilst you're leveling up your Sikhi skill, so it's just a win-win there. And I still wanted to obviously do my studies because I'm in year 10, I'm 15 years old, I've got to do my studies, I can't just fail everything, even though I don't want to go down the path of getting a degree, a job, all that, but I still have to study, you know. And literally today I have one of my GCSEs, my English Literature GCSE, so that's quite ironic. And I still wanted to give time to my family. But on top of all of that, I needed to do Sikhi as well. And it gets a bit too much, you know. Like, you'll see later on, yeah. Before we get into the video, Sikhi is so beautiful, man. The true beauty, the holy nectar of Sikhi is so, so beautiful. But a lot of people miss the chance to truly experience it, to truly immerse themselves into Sikhi. A lot of people miss this, even if they're born into a Sikh family, or even if they're born wearing a pag case, a turban, yeah? They still miss the whole point. They become the Sunday Sikh that I was, who would go to the Gurdwara on Sunday, do some part on Sunday, eat some langar and come back home. A Sunday Sikh. That's not what a Sikh is. You've got to pray every single day. You've got to keep to the discipline every single day. And it's tough, it's hard. But I can help you integrate this into your life. I can help you put this into your life and keep you consistent. That is my Sikhi coaching. So I would personally help you schedule it in, help increase your knowledge about Sikhi one-on-one. So that's the top link in the description below if you want to check it out. But as I was saying, yeah, I'm going to tell you how I put Sikhi to my schedule whilst doing gym, whilst doing school, and whilst doing business. Yeah. And I promise you, this is not going to be easy. I'm not going to be sweet to you, I'm not going to be nice to you. This is going to be hard. You're going to hate it. You're not going to like it. It was a struggle. It took me a few weeks to actually get this nailed down into my routine. And I'm telling you right now, you're not going to get it in one day. You're not going to get it in 2 days. It's going to take you time. But if you truly want to follow Guruji's path, Guruji's hukam, yeah, he will give you that dukh. He will give you those hard times, those hardships that you need to come over to get to him. And you've just got to keep on trying. So don't give up. Don't just give up on the first try. Do it at least 10 times. That might sound a lot, but if you truly want to get into Sikhi, if you truly want to control this life, yeah, if you truly want to walk on the path of Waheguru, then you've got to do this. If not, you can just click off this video right now. You're not supposed to be on this video. There's no point of you watching this. You're literally just wasting your time. Go do something better. So let's start with my routine. So the first thing we have to do is obviously wake up in Amrit Villa. We have to wake up between 3 and 6. That's Amrit Villa. It's basically like the just before sunrise. But you have to wake up like around 5 because you need to do all the part, which takes an hour. So from 5 to 6, then you can do the part. So you can do it like that. But what I do personally, I wake up at 4 and I do a little morning routine. It's not really a morning routine. I just have a cold shower and I just make my my turban, and then I start my part. So that just gets me ready. A cold shower really just wakes me up. Then from 4:30, so from 4 to 4:30, that's like my little morning routine. From 4:30 to 5:30 is my part, so my nitnem. So all the panjabaniya, and basically takes an hour. What I do is I just listen to it. I sit there and I just listen to it, because obviously I'm not fully, like, I don't understand Gurmukhi fully, and I'm learning it. I'm in the process of learning how to read it. I can read Punjabi like fairly good, but I'm quite slow, but I'm getting there. So if you for a start, obviously just listen to it. It's better than not doing it at all, or trying to read it and struggling for 5 hours in the morning. Just listen to it at the start and slowly start reading it. So that's what I do from 4:30 to 5:30, and then from 5:30 to 7 I do my business work. So work on YouTube videos, script these YouTube videos, record the YouTube videos. It's like 6:40, 6:50 now, and I'm gonna, after recording this video, I'm gonna go home, and then I'm gonna do from 7 to 8. I'm gonna do my morning routine. So that's literally just gratitude journaling, meditation. What else was it? Gratitude journaling, meditation, and stretching. That's what it was. And then I make my school food, lunch, and get ready and leave. Then at school, this is a tip, yeah. Actually try to concentrate. Like, still have fun and all, yeah. Still have fun, but try to understand what they're teaching you, and try to like take it in, because you're gonna come to the test, yeah. You're gonna come to when you need to revise, and you're gonna have no clue about what it is, and then you're gonna have to teach yourself, and that's so much harder. So start focusing at school. I know it sounds boring, I know it sounds sad, yeah, but you've got to make this sacrifice. Still have some fun now and then. Like, obviously go into the period where you just concentrate, but then talk with your friends as well, yeah. But at least concentrate so you understand what you're doing, because in my day I actually don't study. Like, I don't revise. I might revise like one day in the week when I get time, maybe on a Saturday or a Sunday, but that's really it. So just focus at school, and then when I come back I go to gym. So that's like from 4 to 5:30, and at gym I listen to Rera Sahib. So that's the other part. It's like 20 minutes. It's quite nice to listen to. I listen to it because my schedule is so tight, yeah, that I can't actually sit down and listen to it. It's too hard to do that. So for now I'm listening to it at gym. So that's another sacrifice that I made. And I also run to the gym to save time, because I used to do runs in the morning back here in the park, but now I just run to the gym. It's just way better. You've got to make these little sacrifices. It's going to be tough. Then I come back from 5:30 to 6:30. I'll eat my dinner, and then from 6:30 to 7 I'll do my bedtime routine, which is just like, it's just unwinding, getting off the phone, listening to Kirtan Suhila, obviously, and maybe read something. But that's it. It's very simple, yeah. Obviously I haven't gone into the fine autistic details about my whole day, but that's pretty much simply it. But it's not that easy. And all of us are gonna have different routines. cater to our different needs. So that's how I've made it work, and I've sacrificed quite a bit from this. I've reduced my gym time and I've reduced a bit of my deep work hours, but I'm just working harder and faster in those deep work hours now. So you've got to set one thing before you go and make your schedule right now, because you are going to make your schedule right now, is you've got to set your priorities straight. And my priorities are number 1, Sikhi, number 2, business, and number 3, gym. So now I know which ones I need to prioritize, if you get what I mean. So that's why I sacrificed quite a bit of gym, because it was my like least priority. It was the lowest on my list, so I sacrificed some of it, and then I sacrificed some of the business work for Sikhi. So that's basically what I did. If you set your priorities, you know like what you're actually aiming for, so you can zoom into one thing. And yeah, it's gonna be tough, and you might be thinking, where should I start? What should I do? All that I want you to do is wake up tomorrow in Amrit Villa. Try to do this. If you've got time, sleep right now and wake up at Amrit Villa. Sleep earlier and wake up at Amrit Villa. So between 3 and 6, and just listen to the first part, which is Japji Sahib. Just listen to that for 20 minutes. That's all you have to do. For 20 minutes, just sit there and listen to Japji Sahib, the first part. And then slowly but surely start adding the other parts. Start adding Jap Sahib, then Tav Prasad Sveye, then Chupay Sahib, and then Anand Sahib. And then slowly add Redas into your daily routine, and then add Kirtan Suhela. Slowly but surely add them. For me, I just jumped in because I already had a disciplined routine. I already woke up really early, so I could just jump in straight and just do it. If you feel like you can do that, try it out, but don't burn yourself out, man. If you know you're not ready yet, then start very slowly. Start like just the minimal, 1 bar a day. That's it. And I bet you that will impact your life. That will lead you to taking the next steps. Because Bhai Gurdas Ji says these words. I think it's Bhai Gurdas Ji, forgive me if I'm wrong. He says, take one step towards the Guru, and the Guru will carry you thousands more. If you make this little effort, Guruji will take you thousands of more steps, because you're trying to make one step towards him, and he can see that. So that's all I have for today. It's going to be tough integrating this. I even struggle to integrate this. And yeah, that's really it. If you want to join a Sikh Brotherhood community, I've got that in the second link in the description below. You can ask me any questions personally. You can ask people in their questions about Sikhi, about just daily life, interrupting Sikhi, and we'll be sure to answer them. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe. Today is not a promise, so do what you can. Tomorrow is not a promise, so do what you can today. Fucked up that one a bit. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.